Good morning and welcome to the Rio High School midterm graduation for the class of 2014. I am Linda Corbell, Career and Technology Teacher here at Rio High School. Today we are here to honor some very hardworking young ladies and gentlemen who have proven that anything is possible if you really want to achieve. At this time, we will have the Rio High School ROTC Texas 66 present the colors. The ROTC is under the direction of Colonel Simon Benavides. Everyone, please stand.
Halt. Left coastern. Hard. Breathe. Head. Hard.
Here to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance is midterm graduate Paula Villanueva.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Paula. The national anthem will be sung by sophomore student and award-winning member of the Del Rio High School Choraleers, Miranda Martinez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Miranda.
Hard.
Please remain standing for the invocation presented by midterm graduate Daniel Corona.
Invocation. Red.
Our Father in heaven, we are so thankful for this opportunity to come together in graduating class to celebrate our achievements and friendships. We are thankful for those who have taught us the things that we must know for our future. We have come here to learn, and we go forth to serve. We are thankful for our families who have made this possible for us. This is a prayer by Jay Morse. Each day brings new beginnings, decisions to be made. I am the only one to choose the road that I will take. I can choose to take the road of life that leads to great success, or travel down the dark end road that leads to great distress. Please open my eyes, dear Lord, that I might clearly see Help me stand for what is right. Bring out the best in me. Help me, Lord, to just say no. When temptation comes my way, that I might keep my body clean and fit for life each day. When my teenage years are over, I know that I will see that life is lived as very best. With you walking next to me, amen.
Color guard. Head. Bud. Right colors turn. Heart.
Thank you, Daniel. Please be seated. Here with us this morning are school district board members and school administrators. Secretary Joshua Overfelt. Board member Ramon Mesa. Chief Instructional Officer for Secondary Education, Dr. Jorge Garza. Director of Human Services, Dr. Patricia McNamara. Del Rio High School Administrator, Principal of Del Rio High School, Dr. Sally Zuniga Barrera. Assistant Principals, Mrs. Patsy Rodriguez. Mr. Jose Rodriguez. And Mr. Israel Carrera. With us this morning are also our Del Rio High School counselors, Ms. Espinosa, Ms. Welch, Ms. Torres, Ms. Ciénaga Valdez, Ms. Sandate, Mr. Calderon, and Ms. Alda Zuniga. And thank you, parents, and all other visitors and administrators are here with us today. Thank you for being with us and supporting these very special graduates. Here to address the graduates is our principal, Dr. Sally Zuniga Barrera.
Good morning, school board, family and friends, staff and coworkers, and most importantly, our amazing graduates. We are so proud of all of you and what you've had to accomplish to be here this morning. I am extremely honored to have been your principal for these last 2.5 years. You, the class of 2014, all come from different backgrounds, and through hard work, dedication, and perseverance, have all accomplished the same goal, high school graduation. There are 11 graduates and 4 of you chose to walk today, January 22nd, 2015. Some of you work part-time or full-time jobs. Some of you help support your parents or siblings. Some of you have or live with someone with a chronic illness, and some of you are teen parents. And then there's some of you that had just dropped out or were thinking of doing so, and against all odds are among us now. Thank you for not giving up, and congratulations. In closing, even though it is recommended not to use absolutes such as always or never when communicating, I leave you with this. 1, always believe in yourself and that you can accomplish anything you want to. 2, always treat others the way you want to be treated. 3, always focus on the positive despite how discouraging it may seem. 4, never allow anyone to ruin your day. 5, never go along with a crowd because it is easy or popular. and 6. Never forget that each one of you holds a very special place in our hearts here at Del Rio High School. God bless you, class of 2014. We wish you the absolute best.
With us this morning is Dr. Jorge Garza, Chief Executive Officer for Secondary Education, who will speak on behalf of our superintendent.
Thank you. On behalf of our school administration and Dr. Rios, first of all, let me thank our board members for being here and our special guest, our speaker, Roland Garza. And thank you, Dr. Sally, for doing this. To our parents, this is a very, very important event. Yet, some of us tend to forget what graduation means. With this paper, with this graduation, your son or daughter has just jumped through hurdles that other people don't have. And that is extremely, extremely important for you, parents, to understand that. Because you as a parent have worked with your son, worked with your daughter, and made sure that they had what they needed to have to get to this point. Without you, we wouldn't be here. So first of all, thank you. Thank you for being here. And for our school staff, of course, for all of you, these kids also needed your help. Because without you, they wouldn't come back, they wouldn't do what they need to do, they wouldn't take the courses they needed to take, and they wouldn't be here if we wouldn't have staff members like you pushing our kids to make sure that they graduate and we get to this point. And to our graduates, I know it's been said, Dr. Sunil Barrera said it already, it is important that everyone understands that you did not give up. Even though you've had so many challenges in front of you, you did not give up. You're here. And you need to make sure that you always, always remember that. Don't ever forget this day. Because with all the challenges that you had, you managed to get to this point. That this shouldn't be the end. This should be the beginning of your future. Because remember, only 56% of Hispanics in the whole nation achieved this. And you did it. So don't ever, ever forget this. The other thing I need to tell you is a famous quote from Winston Churchill. He said, never, ever, ever give up. And you didn't. Keep that in mind. Congratulations. Look at the future and make sure that you remember this. This is not the end. This is the beginning. And many things will come because of the challenge that you had and you achieved. Congratulations to the class of 2014. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Garza. Here to introduce today's guest speaker is midterm graduate Ryan Sampson.
Roland Garza was born and raised in Del Rio, Texas. Both his parents worked for the school district as a coach and school secretary. He is a 1996 Del Rio High School graduate, a 1999 graduate with a Bachelor's of Art in Education from Sul Ross State University, Rio Grande College, and 2004 graduate of Sul Ross State University with a Master's of Arts in Public Administration with honors. He was elected to represent the city of Del Rio at Large Place B on May 12, 2012. Please welcome Councilman Roland Garza.
First and foremost, good morning, and to our Dr. Sally Zuniga-Barrera and school board members and Dr. Garza, thanks so much for having me, and distinguished guests and parents. Congratulations again, as Dr. Garza stated. Today is a very important day, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the mic. Being that we have 4 graduates, I've had an opportunity to address other graduation classes, and I think that this is a first and probably one of the more intimate kind of crowds we have, if you will. So first and foremost, to our graduates, to the class congratulations, and may the best come in your life, and may you have a very prosperous years to come after your high school days. I say that because this is a very important time in your life right now. Obviously, as you know, as young adults, as Mrs. Corbell stated and Dr. Sally Zuniga Barrera stated, in terms of what you've been through in life so far. But to your parents and to those individuals that have helped guide you along the way, to the administrators who have taken the livelihood of making sure and ensuring that you all are prepared for the future, and your teachers and your counselors. So with that being said, I think that you and I deserve to give these individuals a round of applause and a big thank you. So before we proceed, let's go ahead and give these folks a big thank you and a round of applause. Graduates, please. To the parents, again, thank you for standing by your children. Thank you for being steadfast in your support for what they do and for what they want to become in life. Graduating, as many of you know, is an important part of life, and it's a milestone. But more importantly, it is your ticket. And as Dr. Garza stated, those diplomas are your ticket to success. You choose your own success. Do not let society deem to you what success is. Carve your own path. Carve your own path, and don't be bound by society norms. Don't be bound by what people tell you you can and cannot do. Don't limit yourself to what you can and cannot do. Now, as a speaker today, I'm going to share a little story with you. As you can tell, I wasn't the tallest or the biggest person in the crowd, but it didn't stop me from pursuing my dreams. It didn't stop me from pursuing athletics. I wasn't the smartest kid. I wasn't the most well-behaved, and some of my teachers will attest. I had like perfect attendance through 1st through the 7th grade, and it's always the bad kids that never miss school, as I'm sure many of the teachers can attest to this. And I was the guy that talked the most in class. And I statistically wasn't supposed to succeed. My father passed away when I was 12 years old, and I learned that early on in life, I had to make decisions that were going to affect me, and make decisions and worry about me. But more importantly, I had to learn what relationships were all about, because I didn't have a father there to hold my hand along the way. And for many of you that have faced adversity and have experienced life's bumps, you know what I'm talking about. You know what it takes to succeed, and you've learned a lesson early in life. And you've been characterized by society as a statistic that wasn't supposed to succeed. And by virtue of living proof of where you're at today, as the 4 graduates who have chosen to walk before your peers, your teachers, your family, and your friends, you've proven that you can overcome. And moving forward, every day that you get up in the morning, and every day that you lay your head on your pillow, late at night after a hard day's work, you will have to overcome adversity. It's not in the good times that man's character is judged and tested. It's in the bad times. It's in the bad times as you're going to have to be able to dig deep within yourself, as you've done today and as you've done leading up to this event. It's going to allow you to be able to maximize your God-given talents. Each and every one of you has a gift. The key is finding it. I've worked literally 4 months in my life, and I say work because when I graduated in 1996 from high school, I decided that moving forward, that whatever I did, I wanted to have fun doing it. I wanted to be very good at it. And I wanted to work as hard as I could. For myself, for my family, but because I owed it to those who helped me along the way. Today you stand on someone's shoulders. Today you stand on someone's work that helped pave the way for you. Someone helped you get here. Remember that as well. Do not forget where you've been, where you are today, or where you're going. No matter what happens in life, be true to yourself. Acknowledge that you didn't get here alone. Because the biggest lesson you'll learn in life, above and beyond the many that you've already learned, is that when the going gets tough, you realize who your friends are and who your loved ones are. And if you've experienced that already, never change who you are. No matter what comes your way, in any shape, form, or fashion, Don't deny yourself the ability, the right, and the fortitude to be the best person you can be. Don't ever change that. Don't quit smiling. Don't quit looking people in the eye when they talk to you. Don't quit putting out your hand to help someone's life, to save someone's time, to lend them money, to help them with a ride, to help them with the homework, to help them with any sort of project. Always be that person. Don't use the negatives in life to change who you are. Acknowledging a few points as well, as you're sitting here thinking, well, some of you have taken that next step and some of you have decided exactly what you want to do in the next few years. But remember always this point, and again, the living example of this is it's not where you start, it's where you finish. Take every opportunity in stride. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't assume that it's the end of the world if something doesn't happen the way you wanted. Because Lord knows when I was in college, I changed majors like 6 times. I wanted to be everything under the sun, and each time I rebounded. And I found a way to succeed, and I found a way to make it happen. Today, you made a decision that you were going to finish your high school degree. Whether you choose to go to college, whether you choose to go pursue a vocation, whether you choose to go to a trade school, whatever it is you choose moving forward, open your own business up, become a teacher, become a doctor, whatever it is you choose to do, be the best at it. Knowledge is key. And since we are in an academic setting, I'm going to spend some time, just a brief moment, talking about knowledge and continually improving in life. Never stop learning, no matter what it is. Take the time, 10, 15 minutes, to learn something new every day. Whether it's a word, whether it's a phrase, whether it's a philosophy, whether it's a theory, spend time learning something every day. And when you learn that, apply that to who you are and what you do in your life. Use that opportunity to practice good things. Do something good for somebody every day. Preferably your mom or your dad, your brother or your sister. Be somebody's role model. Each one of you had a role model in life, whether it was grand, that person was grand, or their impact was minimal. Everyone had a role model. You be a role model to somebody. You change someone's life just as someone may have changed yours. Never stop getting better. Never stop getting better. You've made a decision by virtue of what you're about to receive to be better. Don't stop being better. Statistically, you've got this degree. Now, I know money's not the objective, but it's a large part of who we are and what we do. Don't let it define you. Don't let it govern you. Let it help you. Enjoy the finer things in life with reward and with moderation. I'm going to share some interesting little points here with you real quick. And this has to do with monetary compensation, and it has to do with education. And I was looking for something to share with you all, because I know that at this age right now, many of you have taken on jobs to provide for yourself or your family. Many of you have taken on tasks because you have to eat, you have to drive a vehicle, you have to move around, you have to function in society. And to contribute in society, you have to get a job. That is undoubtedly one of the things you have to do. But whatever you do, do it with passion, as I stated, and do something you love. Because you love what you do, you'll be good at it. A little known statistic here about successful people. Individuals who became millionaires, are very successful entrepreneurs, are very successful business people. These individuals did it without a high school degree, they did it without a college degree, and with minimal to no training. So the question becomes, am I undermining the message by saying these people were successful despite an education? They were successful, but imagine if they had an education, how much more successful they would have been. See, you're there already. You're halfway there. Don't stop learning. Don't stop continuing to learn. work hard, believe in yourself, and do the right thing. As an example, Billy Joe Red McCombs, who's in San Antonio, Texas, is a billionaire and founder of Clear Channel Media. Dropped out of college in 1950 and became a billionaire. Imagine what Red McCombs would have become had he had more education. David Green, billionaire founder of Hobby Lobby, barely graduated from high school, dropped out of college. He started the Hobby Lobby with $600. Imagine if he had gone to college. Imagine how much more successful he would be. Those are the unknowns. Another individual who you all may know is Henry Ford, billionaire founder of the Ford Motor Company. Barely graduated from high school and did not attend college. Now you may be asking the question, well, those people were a long time ago. They were in business a long time ago. The point being is that they didn't have the skill sets you have, and they succeeded. Now you have the skill sets they didn't have, and now you have the ingredients and the recipe to be successful. Look at your counselors, your teachers, your parents, your friends, your family that are here with you today. Some have an education, some don't. And for the large part, moving forward, as long as you continue to educate yourself, you're going to stand above the rest. And you're going to continue to do things that are going to help you become a better person. In closing, I want to share one parting thought with you, that today's a very special occasion. As I'm sure you get that by now. It's a big deal. You're under the bright lights, in front of your friends and your family, feeling a little uncomfortable maybe. But one thing is for certain, and I say this from the bottom of my heart. I had an opportunity to spend about 10-15 minutes with you already, and I'm extremely proud of you as your friends and your family are today. But do not let today be the best day of your life. For some that graduate from high school, it is. That was it. They tapped out, they maxed out. High school graduation was the best day of their life. Do not allow this day to be the best day of your life. Go do more with it. Go have other best days of your life. Thanks for allowing me to address you all. God bless you. Best of luck to you in the future. And once again, congratulations. Now it's, I guess, time to party after this? Maybe?
Thank you, Mr. Garza, for being with us and inspiring these young people. At this time, Dr. Zuniga Barrera and Dr. Jorge Garza will certify the graduates.
Graduates, please stand. Dr. Garza, members of the Board of Trustees of San Felipe Del Rio Consolidated Independent School District, it is my pleasure to present the graduates of the class of 2014. I certify that these students receiving diplomas today have met all the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and the San Felipe Del Rio Consolidated Independent School District. I congratulate these graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Zuniga Barrera. On behalf of our Superintendent, Dr. Rios, I accept your certification by the power vested in me. I hereby declare them graduates of the class of 2014. I congratulate these graduates. We are proud of them and wish them much success. They have been provided the opportunity to develop skills to help them be lifelong learners. Please have these graduates come forward to receive their diplomas.
Daniel Corona. Luis Narvaez. Ryan Sampson. Paula Villanueva. And now, to lead the graduates in the school song is Miranda Martinez. Okay, to lead them in the school song is Ms. Linda Corbell. And everyone else who's a graduate of Del Rio High School. Graduates, ready? Ready? Hail to Del Rio High, under the Texas sky. Long live the blue and white, for Rams will fight, fight, fight. True we will always be, with faithful loyalty. When high school days are gone, our love lives on and on.
Sing it, graduates!
D, D, D-E-L, R, R, R-I-O, D-E-L, R-I-O, Del Rio, Del Rio. Thank you to all for being with us at this very special ceremony. Thank you to Ms. Sonia Vasquez, Ms. Alda Zuniga, Mr. Alfredo Barajas, Ms. Olga Resendes, and Jesse Davila with the ROTC. Following the ceremony, please join us for a reception honoring these wonderful graduates. Thank you and congratulations to all.
Okay, one more thing, graduates. You're going to turn your tassel. You're going to start, it was on the left, and now to the right to show that you're graduates of Del Rio High School. Good job, students.